Okay, take number 3. Let's do this again. Hello, everybody. Hope life is finding everybody well. Welcome back to the video series. As far as it goes, today's video is one of my favorite days of the whole trip, so I'm glad to present this all to you. But just before I do, I want you all to remember that I am dedicating this whole video series to bringing awareness to 188 Community Church of the downtown core in Winnipeg, Manitoba, where they're doing wonderful things to help out anybody with mental health issues, homeless issues, addiction issues, stuff like that. They could really use your support, and please keep thinking of them and maybe make a donation, or if there's something else that you can do to help them out, it would be greatly appreciated. All right, let's get into the video. This is an adventure I'm never going to forget, I tell you what. Oh, good morning, my friends. Day 7 is certainly a frigid one. Holy jumping. Whew. Look at the morning. Lots of smoke down in the water. And yeah, it's freaking chilly, man. Holy jumping. Probably gonna dig out my toque. And yeah, just got out to see a tree, but I'm not getting up just yet. She's a little frigid. Whew. Wasn't prepared for this. This is August, 1st, eh? But it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day, so we're going to let the sun come up and burn some of this off. It's moisture, but yeah, I'm staying snugly right now. Well, the sun has finally risen above the trees. And it's such a difference between not having sun and having sun. It's like day and night, to be honest with you. that was bad. Beautiful reflection this morning. Oh yeah, I've already got my oatmeal in me now. Just having my hot cup of coffee in my titanium cup. So when you're chilly and you eat something hot, you drink something hot, and you got a cup that'll keep your hands warm, it's lovely on a morning like this. Lovely. Yeah, another look. Now I feel energetic, right? So now the sun's up. Sun's up. I'm getting warm. Even my feet are soaking wet from wet socks and shoes from all week, really. But they're starting to warm up as well. So now I'm feeling okay. It's time to maybe think about making some moves on the packing job and start our day, really. But yeah, it's beautiful, peaceful. Quietest night of the trip was last night. There wasn't a sound in here, which blew me away for a swampland. I was really surprised by that. No wind. It was just a beautiful, still night. And yeah, very thankful that I eked out a beautiful spot here at this campsite that nobody comes to ever. So it's one of my favorites. Probably my favorite of this trip anyways, so far. We'll see what tonight has. Portage sign already? Uh-oh, how do I get over there? That looks like a portage sign. Let me try this way, I guess. It looks like it's over there. wrong turn. Sometimes there's a guessing game in these marshes. I can see it. I can't get to it. I'll try now. Best way out of here. Probably not the best. Get a little closer, that's better. I told you I'm not graceful. Yeah, not a single footprint. This could be challenging. All just moose tracks, not one human print again. So there's not much of a trail here. So we're going to play the old leapfrog game again today and just keep marking positions I'm gonna take a second, just check the map again, check my GPS, make sure that I'm where I'm supposed to be, because the portage sign just says portage. And most portage signs in Algonquin will tell you what lake to what lake, or what river system to what river system, as we've already seen in previous days of the trip. So I'm gonna take a minute, just make sure that I'm feeling good. I feel good that this is it. I just want to make sure I got systems on board to support it. All right, my friends, well, I'm gonna tell you what, I'm glad I allotted a full day for this, because I'm hoping by the end of it we're calling it an adventure, not a sufferfest. But I've had to do a lot of work on the way there and on the way back to clear enough space for us to get through with Melba here. So yeah, really overgrown, can't see my feet, really boggy, and tons of blowdowns that I've had to chew my way through. So all right, let's go then. We made a decent little push the first go, so let's hope that this remains for the second. All right, let's go. See these where there's cut logs there? It's really old. You know that you're on a trail when you see that. So I'm always keeping my eye out, because sometimes I'm guessing what it seems would be the proper direction, and that's never an easy feeling. This bog that I got to go through up here, it almost ripped my shoes off, so I had to stop and retie them tight and double knot them, because it's up over my ankles. So now you know what I'm walking in all day. And if you see little trees and stuff growing off to the side of the trail, that's me. Like all this stuff here. And then we get to this guy. And again, the only prints on this trail are moose prints. So the moose said to go this way. This is the way I went. Yeah, she's gonna be a bit of a slog today. And down. Oh, just got stabbed in the pocket, shall we say. Oh, just trip hazard. Oh, I got my work cut out for us today. Oh, I should have my glasses on so I'm not taking these in the face. This is why I like doing leapfrogging, because you remember the little details. And right, oh, there's a huge moose print right there. I wish I could show you. I mean, huge, bigger than my head. And that's not saying much, because I'm not big-headed. Alright, somewhere through here. And there's a trip hazard in here somewhere. There's a couple of them. There's one right there. Get over that. Somewhere. Where am I going? This is what I'm talking about, people. This is going to be either an adventure or a sufferfest. Okay. Trip hazard here. Oh. I hope you guys are rooting for me, because most people, they want to see Sufferfest. So come on, man, just root for me on this one. I had to get these trees apart here, and there's the paddle. Okay, and I'm gonna set you down here, because I think I'm gonna do more bag work first than leapfrog, because I need to be able to clear the trail to get this thing through. And if you take a look right away, bam, blockage. So it's gonna have to be bag first. of a second. Sorry, sweetheart, but you're gonna have to come last, Dan. Today, just to be safe. Took one of those snapped off branches that are still stuck to the tree right in the toe. Oh, wouldn't have hurt if I was wearing steel toe boots. All right, I had to do a lift over this tree here. You've probably seen that. So I'm liking this implementing of the, it's not a leapfrog today, but it's like mini portages. So when you break up a really long portage into mini portages, it's just get to the next end, right? Oh, another portage? Okay, get that one done. Oh, another one, get that one done. Break it up like that and it doesn't feel arduous. And also, my task yesterday of my diet of electrolytes and sugar worked well for me. By the time I got to the lake, I was still feeling good. You know, I was happy, I was in good spirits, wasn't hurting in any way, kept my sugars up and kept my salts in. Where do I go here again? Down here? Yeah, so I drop the pack, I take a swig of electrolytes, and then on my way back to get Melba here, I snack on some licorice and all sorts. And some nuts, like nature mixed nuts, nature mixed nuts. So it's it helped me yesterday, kept me good, man. So I'm implementing the exact same style today, only today I'm doing mini portaging instead of leapfrogging because of finding obstructions. And there are huge moose prints in here. I'm walking over right now, and huge piles of moose dung. Like huge piles. I'm like, so these critters in here, they are big. Ouch, tree branch. They are big. I mean, a moose is big anyways, but the empty man told, I've seen my share of moose, and I'll tell you what, I haven't seen moose tracks the size that I have in Algonquin either yesterday or today. Probably not the same moose, but there's an area in here. Oh yeah, it's deceiving, but I see up here that there's a cut log, like chainsaw cut log right there. That's how I know that I gotta get through this part, because there's another trail. Well, so let me see. There's a small pile of moose dung right there. You can see that. That's a small one. Yeah, so these cut off trees, you know that this is a trail. And then I lose it in here somewhere again. And of course, I drop the bag at the next obstruction, so ouch. Gotta be careful because it's getting over that broken foot, and there's so many trip hazards in here, it's ridiculous. I broke up these branches here, coming through here, so we could get Melba through. Oh. Shit, where do I go again? You gotta go left? Yeah, I go left. Oh, big toad. Oh, buddy, you just fell over. Yep. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. I didn't know what it was because I didn't see it with a bow over my head. Alright, portage 2 is coming to a close. Alright, my friends, well, come on, Melba. Come on, girl. Unfortunately, this portage was short because to get through the next obstacle, I'm probably going to have to do some saw work. And this tree's been down, all these trees have been down for a long time. Nobody at all has been through here, and I'm, like, to be honest, I'm shocked that there's been no adventurers coming down through here. So, yeah, the house is ours. But, yep, it's got me a little worrisome about what tomorrow has to hold, because I have a huge day as it is tomorrow. So I don't know, that's kind of weighing on my mind just a little bit, but I'm still having fun in here. But yeah, the next obstacle is going to be saw work. I know it. Let's go. Right, this is where I think the moose went down. I think he went down into there and then went that way, up that way, where I can't go. Because neither of us can get through this guy. So there's only one option to cut my way through. I can't go down and I can't go up. I've already looked at the options and there is none. This is my only option, is to get underneath this sucker somehow. These guys I don't care about. The lower ones I care about. I can get these guys to stand up a bit. I can get these guys down. Sorry, Mr. Street, not trying to hurt you, but I need passage, man. Get in there, sucker. Maybe this one hasn't been down as long as I thought. It's these things you gotta watch. These guys. Now, I'm not gonna be able to break these ones, so might as well just break the saw out. Yeah, go to Tern Lake, they said. It'll be fun, they said. While I'm here, might as well get rid of this last one. This is where I wish I could leave a big old Davies Dash sticker right there. You're welcome, lads. Here are those Sharpies. I don't mind bumping into a dull one. But these Sharpies are dangerous as hell. There we go. Now watch the thing falls down on top of me. All right, job done, backpack on. We'll get everything through first. So you might as well just come with me now. Come on, Melba. Well, you guys are not even going to believe what our next challenge is of the day. On my way back, I opened up some deadfall again, but I don't know what I'm going to do on this one. Although I'm looking at this creek and I might be getting an idea. Wait till you see the challenge. It's above in front of us now. You thought we were already at maximum challenge for the day. No way, not on this trail, I guess. I gotta come up with a plan to do it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've been out there scouting for way around. I can't find one. So there are a couple big holes in here that I have to find before they find me. Basically, there's huge holes that you have to step from one tree root to the next tree root to the next tree root. And it's somewhere right in here. Yeah, I think it's right here. Tree root, rock. Gosh, there's more in here. It's a deadly little obstacle course I'm playing right now. Okay, I think that's all of them. Or there's another one in here. Oh, here's another one. This is the big one, that's right. Step here and then I jump. Okay. That would break your freaking leg in half, man. And there's another one in here too somewhere. Oh, where am I going? This way? Oh, jeez. Gotta be careful in this stuff, man. Actually, I'm out here solo. Nobody takes this trail, and I don't have SOS. So I need to be very diligent in what I do. Take my time, sort things out, and then make a plan, execute the plan. Don't celebrate. Never celebrate the victories until the trip is over. Ask me how I know. This is the tree here I had to smash through. Now, I have a bit of a vantage point here. Let me have a look-see. Nothing. Damn it. Where is there? Anyways, you see that? That's the trail. And you can see how far I got. Oh! Fucking hole. Excuse my language. You can see how far I got by the paddle in the pack. We've got to get across this somehow. But I want to see if there's water in there. If there's water in there, I got a way across. Alright, I found a way. It's not a great way, but it's better than me swimming with you guys across my back. Let's go in. Now, I'm going to do some stumble and falling in here because it's all very hummocky. So, you know, like little tiny hills buried in deep grass and water, and I can't see what I'm stepping on. So I'll try to keep the profanity down to a minimum. So if I can get you there, then I can walk the gear over and get it right in the boat, because I can't set the gear down without having a boat under it. That's the situation right now. Well, I gotta follow my same path. Where's my path? I think this is it. And this solution should work. Okay, I'm already at deeper than ankle water right now. Now I'm over. Oh, I'm really deep. Really deep. Really deep. Okay, off you go. The plan is to get all of us into this little piece of water and go around this one bend and then jump out on the other side, because it is deep in here. This is like a channel. So let me go get the kit and I'll be right back. This is a good solution to a very deep problem. All right, we're in this little beaver pond stream or whatever. I'm stuck now. Come on. I'm just gonna use one paddle, I guess, because I don't have room for nothing else. Come on, man. I got the bag sitting up straight, which makes me nervous. Fishing rod again. Otherwise, don't take the damn thing apart, but okay, let's take our time, keep our balance. Don't lose the bag overboard. Okay, so we're almost fucking fishing on it. Okay, we're almost there. Just nice and slow, gentle. I want to get over this way where the trail is before I climb out through this bog and get up here as much as I can. I know it doesn't look like nothing, but I mean, it's probably like 8 feet deep here. So thank goodness I found that. This way of doing it. Try to never freak out in life, man. You're like, oh shit. But you know that there's a solution to everything in life. You just gotta work it out. Now, how far up here do I want to go before I get stuck? Okay, I think we did it, boys and girls. Well, let's get the boat pulled up before I lose Monster over the side. Get you out there. straight, stay straight. That bailing bucket's probably been scooping water the whole time we were in there. Okay, I think we're on dry land. Alright, well, that certainly wasn't painless. I promise you that. But here's a look at what we were doing. I came out of that bush there and we had to get across all of this. But believe it, that's like I stuck the double blade paddle in there and the double blade almost disappeared, so I was in horror of what I was going to do. And I would be, honestly, I'll be glad to get this one done. This is certainly definitely a double red trail, to be honest with you. The weeds in here are up to my shoulders. I can't see what I'm stepping on. Oh. Let's walk right into another. Let's walk right into another object. But I made way this way. Oh, and I'm over my ankles in mud. Oh. Let's get out of this shithole. Oh, jumping. This is a tough one. There's certainly an adventure being had today, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my lord. I need to get some water in me. Alright, my friends, if you can see me, I don't know. I have two wonderful surprises for us. One, there's only a little bit more mud bog ahead of me for the next little bit. More of this swampy shit. And then two, we have arrived at an awesome landing. Let's go. Yeah, so as we talked about before in navigation, started with military techniques, also taught in search and rescue, handrails and landings. So basically what we're doing right now is we're walking on a handrail. Follow the path. Follow the path. How do you know where you are on the path? You've been on the path for days. Now you come across a landing. So just like in a apartment building, you take the stairs, you hold the handrail to the landing. Next stairway to the landing, right? You know what floor you're on by the landings. Here we are. See that portage sign? See that sign? And you see those signs. Western Lake, Brown Lake, which is a lake right behind us. So this would be the long way of getting there from last night. And an information book. This is a huge landing. So now on a map, we can pinpoint 1, the Western Uplands Backpacking Trail, 2, Brown Lake, East End Lake, and the way to Lady Slipper Lake, which is where we're heading to get to our final destination of the day. So now we know exactly 1, 2, 3, 4 points of direction right at this spot. We know exactly where we are on the map, exactly where we are in the world. Sorry, you were probably just staring at my crotch that whole time. The information's still valid though. All right, my first signs of life. Looks like I need to change my battery. Well, hopefully this will last a little bit. Can't believe how much GoPros go through batteries. My bag's up there, so it has to last. Anyways, let's get going. 3 backpackers, really nice guys, heading to Islet. Awesome. I'm gonna stop here for a break. What's my kit? We didn't even stop for a break yet today. Nothing. No food. Nothing. So I'm gonna sit here for a second, catch my breath. The final push is here. So we will be Kate, Melba, me and you will be at Lady Slipper Lake by 1:15. Now this little section is a very pretty little hiking section because we are still on the Western Uplands Backpacking Trail, and this is where we departed right at our put in. But this is really pretty coming up in here. Just keep your eyes to the left. To the left. To the left. There you go. Here's some prettiness. Beautiful, eh? Here we are to the portage. and Lady Slipper Lake. Now this feels good. My friends, apparently this is the route. It's nice that sun come out and give us a little blaze of color here. Right here, do you see him? A beautiful snake right there in the bushes. I don't want to disturb him. I want to leave him be. His head's just hanging off the rock there underneath the pine. See that? How beautiful is him? All right, I'm gonna let him be. So I thought I was filming all the way in here, and I guess I wasn't. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tern Lake. Look at how gorgeous. Absolutely stunning this lake is. There's 2 backpacking campsites, I think, over there somewhere. But this is absolutely stunning. All right, we got the boat secure for now. We'll leave our little snake friend. Maybe we'll take him for a ride later. All right, there's bonfire pit, and nobody's been here using it. Nobody. How many places have I been this year that nobody's used? Amazing. Got a nice bench here. HF Crew UVW 2015. Well, this is certainly overgrown, isn't it? I guess it's going to be another one of them camps that I love. Nobody's been here. Like, honestly, nobody has been at this camp this year. So I have picked the route with nobody like venturing to. So that kind of makes me worry about how to get out of here tomorrow. I'm gonna have to go and do some research on this portage trail to get out. Because yeah, that's a little worrisome. Yeah, tent pads, like, look, it's so overgrown. Like, you can tell nobody's been here. So where's the tent go? This is a campsite. Here? No. This is crap. This is here. What? Is there a privy here? We're also gonna look for wood. Oh, and holes to stumble in. Look at this big old, what do you call them, erratics? There better be wood here if nobody's been here. Oh, we got this guy. All right, well, that's some wood. That's some wood. Oh, and there's, okay, so this one actually has, here you can see nobody's been here. You're gonna have to take the spider webs out of that one too. All right, well, we got a good wood supply. We got cedar over here. Okay, wood is not a worry. Finding a campsite is the worry. A tent pad. I can't believe that no canoeists have been here. This is August the 1st. Again, look at the size. It's incredible. The size of these white pines, man. Oh, love them. Huh. I love this park, man. All right. And yeah, like yesterday, I love the rough and rugged ones. I know that there's other campsites on this lake trail, but they're for backpacking. This is the only canoe camp on this lake, but obviously nobody has stayed here. Where in the hell am I gonna chip out? Right in here maybe for a tent pad? I guess that's my only option. Or no, I can't go in here. That's too much of a hollow depression runoff down there. That flat rock's not big enough. No, I don't want to be on a rock. There's nothing down there. So this is the only spot right here. Right here is the only spot. I'll have to clear all of this out like I did yesterday. Just magnificent. Yeah, let's take a look before we decide that. No widowmakers? Good. This is the spot. We're gonna have to do something. I'll have to sleep this way. So we'll have to clean out a huge section of land here. But that's fine. It is 10 to 2. And I'm home. At least the fire pit's a little bit better. Like there's more rock to it. And I'm sure I can find some more rock. Spruce that up a little bit. We're gonna have a beautiful campfire tonight. All right, I'm gonna get the boat unloaded. And now I'm gonna go over and look for the portage that I need for tomorrow. Well, I dropped the bag off, and keep the fishing pole. I'm gonna take the GPS. And that stuff can just stay there for now. I want to go and find this. My one concern right now is I need to go and find this portage out of here tomorrow. I want to know exactly where it is. I want to mark it on the GPS, so in the dark I can just zoom right there. And I also want to be able to see during the day, is there any obstructions, anything I'm going to hit, rocks or anything like that that, you know, could ruin my freaking morning. So I want to make sure that I get that done. And another great thing about this site is it is loaded. I mean loaded with dragonflies. Oh, perfect. Perfect. See you later, mosquitoes, you bastards. Alright, I'm gonna go find this portage. Well, we're not making it very far to the portage sighting. Yeah. I haven't eaten any fish on this dinner, or I haven't eaten any fish on this dinner. I haven't eaten any fish on this trip yet. We've been catching some, but nothing worth killing, you know. There's got to be a moral to the equation, right? I mean, I had enough to have a couple huge, beautiful meals, but catch one, what do you don't catch another one, then you're just a murderer. I don't think there's fish in this lake. Doesn't mean I'm gonna stop trying. That's it. All right, well, as you can see, it's a beautiful place to camp. And it's a rough and rugged one. Again, has a beautiful scenery in the front. And it has a rugged camp and landscape behind it. So, I mean, I'm really digging this, just like yesterday's camp. This camp is going to be up a little bit higher with a view. But I know that there's going to be people probably over there at those backpacker camps. That's fine, because they're all the way across the lake. But yeah, I don't know. Now I'm gonna have to decide which rugged camp is my favorite. Well, we're gonna have to get in here, knife in hand, same as yesterday. I'm gonna have to cut all this stuff out here, like this, and tent pad will be here. Not exactly the perfect level list, but it is the best that I can find. So that's how ruggedness goes. You take what you can get and you make the best of it. So I'm gonna start chopping away, and I'll get back to you. All right, well, pretty sure that should do for a tent pad. Cleared it out just beautifully. Not more than I needed to. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start getting that set up. And I'm getting some electrolytes back in me. Today is nice, warm. I'm unfortunately it's progressing a little faster than I want it to for my last night here. And we'll talk about my horror for tomorrow. It's, yeah, it's too bad, but it's trying to pull permits, right? You got to pull permits, and then when you try to pull permits and they tell you that you can't make that distance, and you know you can, that's frustrating. So that's going to lead us to tomorrow's debacle. Come on, dragonflies, get this guy off me. All right, well, I'd say the new girl looks pretty good. She looks pretty content in her scenery. I like it. So I got GPS on charge, and I got head torch on charge. So those are my two most important pieces of kit tomorrow to get out of here. It's a head torch and navigation, because I'm gonna need to be able to see in the dark. We're gonna be paddling across here in dark and hitting the trail in dark. And I'll explain all that later. But the first thing I did before I even put the tent up was I started getting this stuff on charge, because they need full charge. And then I'll worry about GoPros and Canons and stuff like that after. But those are my two main things. I need to have them at top capacity. So anyways, that's what we're working on. Just got done that. I'm going to sit down, have a cigarette and some more electrolytes. And then, I don't know. Thinking about getting some wood together and then maybe going for a swim. Might sound like a great idea. All right, my friends. Well, it is 22 after 5. And I'm just down here looking for a place to dive in and be able to get out. So it doesn't look like it should be too much trouble. A few hazards. Probably going to swim with my shoes on, just so I can get out. They need a good rinse anyways. And then, yeah, and then I think I'm going to start the fire after that. So I'll take you around camp, show you what I've got set up, just like every other time. I like my camps to be absolutely organized. And it doesn't really take me that long to be organized, because it's just a process. I just do it every time. So canoeing stuff ready for the morning. Plop in the water, away we go. Fire, I brought in a little bit of firewood. I don't need that big of a fire tonight, nor do I any night. So I put the saw up there just so I don't lose it, because it's green and black. And I don't want to replace. I love buying kit. I hate replacing kit. So it's just there so I can, you know, chop that stuff up and then get it put away. Up here, of course, the never ending saga of charging, especially GoPro batteries, which I'm talking to you on right now. Making sure that my phone's good to go. My GPS is fully loaded, fully charged. It's already in the stash pocket in the tent. So I'm just working on these two things. I want to make sure my phone's good. My GPS is good. Oh, my headlamp is also good. It's all put away, ready for the morning. Here this is where I'm sitting. I'm probably going to get out and put a sweater on, just not because it's cold, but because these damn horseflies, man. Driving me crazy tonight. You can see how I kicked all the majority of all the loose pine needles and duff. I kicked it all away from the fire, just as a safety precaution. Yeah, so this is just where I'm sitting. That's for when I get out of the swim, just for the deer flies, sitting drinking water. I had a cup of coffee with my dinner. And I'm going to tell you what, if you drink 3 of those elements in one day, you're going to run for that thunderbox a few times. So I've learned that one the hard way. So hopefully we're done and over with that. Sitting reading the map, drinking some water, sitting on a nice cushy, my pad. I use it for laying out, I use it for sitting on it, and I use it for sleeping. Speaking of sleeping, we'll take you up to the tent. Again, kitchen's ready for the morning. I don't want to be fluffing around. I already got water in the pot. Everything's ready to go. Food bags just has to be hung. But I have my garbage in here too. And before I hang it, I want to make sure that all my garbage is done. These darn deer flies. See what I'm talking about? So that sweater will help protect me. And that's it. Same accoutrement. Everything's ready to go. Doesn't look like it, but it is. The bed's right there. Just got to slide the close cell foam under it. Backpack's there under the vestibule. The earth sack will just get tied to a tree again. Get off me, man. These things are just vicious and just really irking me tonight. I put up with them for 7 days now. But this site, there's no mosquitoes. It's all deer flies, man. And they are ravaged because I'm the first person here. And I can't believe it. Look at this. Like, who in the right mind doesn't want to come to such beauty? I mean, honestly. And I haven't heard a peep from any backpackers over on the other shore. So pretty much I have this whole lake to myself. Yes, I had to cut in my tent pad. Whip-de-doo. Yes, I had to clean up around the bottom. Whip-de-doo. There's plenty of wood. It's rough and rugged the way I love it. It's all... It's the same as last night. It's so beautiful looking out of the tent. Looking out from the fire. And then you have that ruggedness that I love. And I mean, these are the sites that I just absolutely adore. I wish I could have had every site like this. And we're on another peninsula, by the way. This comes out here and then goes all the way back in there, because this is the way we canoed up and then came around up to our site, remember? So another peninsula site. Yes. So we rocked the tent sites this trip for sure. We rocked the planning, except for tomorrow. It's going to be a little bit of a suck day, but we'll talk about that when I go over the map. But I want to have a swim first. But you can't miss your exfil. So, and my exfil is at 1 o'clock p.m. I need to be there to be picked up. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So that's why I went over to the portage. I marked it on my GPS. So in the darkness, I can paddle across, following the GPS. Because I won't be able to see anything. It'll just be following the GPS. And then when I feel like I'm close to shore, turn on the headlamp. Okay, here's my landing. I've already been out of the boat. I know that when I gotta get up, pull the stuff up, and then my trail heads off to the right, heads out that way. So I've already done all that exploring as well. So I'm well prepared for the morning. Like I say, everything's all fired up. The food's ready for the morning. Yeah, now it's just time to just time for a swim, and then redo the map again, and just go over it in my head. I want to make sure that it's 100% in my head, especially for the first little while I'm canoeing and hiking in the dark, right? So that's that. I think we're eating. Like I said, we ate like at 4:30, so an hour ago. I already had my dinner, but I've already had a snack after that, and I'm just trying to eat down as much weight as possible, because I want to be able to go fast tomorrow, light. So yeah, that's the thing. I'm gonna have a swim, and I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna work on this stuff, and yeah, that'll be. And we'll bring it back for the end of the day, I think. Get the fire going and show you how pretty that is. And yeah, I love it, man. This has been such a wonderful trip, man. And I'm so thankful that all you guys came along for the ride. I know I look hideous with this thing on, but you would too if your neck was getting exploded by deer flies. So happy that you guys all came by. So many sitting spots around here. Stopped in and watched the videos. I can't tell you how much I do appreciate your support. We're not done yet. We got tomorrow, so I hope that you join us back for that final episode. See how we make out in the dark and see if we can make our exfil on time, because I've got some more red portages to do, and then I've got a huge lake to paddle up, and then I have a 2.5 kilometer portage at the end to get in drain, and then I'm my exfil. So it is going to be a slog. That's why I need to be up 3:30 in the morning and get on this water in the dark and get going. So I'm giving myself 9 hours to do it. Better take some vitamin I, eh? All right, guys, I'm going for a swim. It is beautiful hot out here. Well, we got a beautiful little fire going. We're trying to keep these damn deer flies away from ripping me apart. So it's finally nice. I had a swim, and it's nice that I can finally get this bug netting off for a little bit, because that's really starting to become a pain in my buttocks. I better change a memory card tonight. Yeah, so anyways, it's a beautiful night. Obviously, it's a beautiful night. Look at this. No wind. The lake is becoming glass again. No sounds from across the lake, and sound carries pretty far and loud across water. And there's nothing across there. So it looks like I have the lake to myself tonight, unless backpackers are coming in. Well, they got about another hour or so, if they're making this camp. And if not, then the whole lake is mine. I can't believe, like, this is second beautiful campsite nobody stays at, man. Like, why is nobody exploring this part of the park? This is like some of my favorite parts of Algonquin, is over here in the west side. So yeah, I might as well just take a look here at tomorrow's gauntlet. So I have to be here no later than 1, and I am here. So I need to get across the lake, portage 840 meters into Pincher Lake, scoot around here to this red jerk store, 690, but he's red. Come around through Cashel Lake, and this is McCormick Lake, but there's an orange there, so this means that it's difficult to navigate. It's one I wanted to make sure that my GPS was 100% on. So then I get through that hard part, and then I got a 500 meter red, come down into Clear Lake, which is where I actually wanted. I wanted to basically skip by here and get to there tonight, but I don't have permit for that, so that's not right. And if somebody was there, what would I do? I'd be screwed. You know, go steal a backpacker's tent. Like you can't do that. I pulled permit for here. This is where I am, Tern Lake. You can't mess around. Even though I thought this would give me a better chance to get out in the morning, it just wasn't going to sit right with me, and it'd be against park rules anyways. And I'm just like jumping fences. I just don't do it. So we are here at Tern, and you'll see that tomorrow in this video, or tomorrow's video. So yeah, from Clara then we come up here and we got a 1090, but it's downhill. So I'm hoping maybe I can do some double or single carry in there, get around these falls, and then we're into McCraney, and I'm going to shoot straight up through Little McCraney, and then I have, it says 1680 plus 130 over here, but I don't know why you just can't go straight up and save that 130 and just do a 1680, whatever. So it's, sorry, shooting straight up McCraney, right up into Little McCraney. And then this is where I'm saying, they say it's a 1680 plus a 130. Well, why can't I skip the 130 and just go right to the trail? I don't understand that. And then scoot right up Rain Lake, and then bam to my pickup. That's why I'm getting up at 3. I want to be on the water by 4:30. Getting across here, and yeah, and just making a push. Because I got, what do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're looking at, one's a 1090, one's a 1810. We're looking at least 3 kilometers of portaging. And 2 of them are red. So if I give myself 9 hours, I should be able to do that. So yeah, that's the plan anyways. I can't miss my exfil. So it's early fire, get these damn deer flies away from me. Trying to get as much water into me as possible. I'm still charging GoPro, and I'm trying to keep my phone's at 93. It's good enough. Like, I don't need my phone for navigation. I'm not using it for that. I just wanted to make sure that I had juice in my phone for when I got somewhere, maybe cell service range. I don't know. Yeah, so that's the big deal tomorrow, is that I have to make, so what the plan was, to camp somewhere in here and not turn. but I couldn't pull permits in here. So when I tried pulling permit for rain, they said I couldn't do it. So I had to pull a and they said I couldn't pull a permit here and just leave. They said that was impossible to do. So I had to pull a permit at Islet Lake for tomorrow night, just so that I could get this whole itinerary. I had to have another one, and then my exfil would be rain. But so I couldn't permit anywhere in here. So what was I gonna do? So I had to pull a permit here so that I could get from Furrow down to Tern, and then tomorrow make this huge push out. And I gotta do it by 1 o'clock, like I said. So it's gonna be night paddling, night hiking, and should be interesting. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep my head wrapped in my game. I'm just gonna sit by the fire for my last night here. Had a swim, it was beautiful. I'm fed up, stuffed actually. Just drinking some fluids, making sure that everything is perfectly, like I don't have any work to do in the morning. I just get up, get dressed, change my clothes, have the coffee on, tear down the tent. Everything's in order, just to go boom, 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 pack the bag, flip the canoe, throw it in the water, and yeah, so like I say, I want to be on the water by 4:30. So if I'm up at 3:30, I don't know. I got set my alarm on my phone yet for 3 and 3:30, just as a backup. But all right, it's been a beautiful trip. Let's see how we make out tomorrow, because it's basically a must do. So it's a must be. It has to be a must done. So anyways, thank you all for watching today. I hope that you're enjoying the series. Tell your friends, like and support the channel by subscribing and leaving comments. That's a big help for the algorithm, gets these videos out there. This has been such a fun but challenging and demanding trip, but I have loved every single second of it, and been like where nobody's been all year long. And I can't believe that there's places in Algonquin that nobody's been, and it's August already. That just kind of just, so yeah, but we did it, right? So yeah, let's see how we make out tomorrow. But as far as it goes for the rest of this day, I'm just gonna keep busy with my planning for my exfil and just making sure I'm on my game. So I will see you all for coffee in the morning. Good night.